Hello everyone, Chamba Day, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Okay, I know most of us are staying at home because of what we have been experiencing, typhoons, floods, landslides for those who are living in the mountains, and of course earthquakes that have struck different places in our country. But I believe our trust in God has already increased because we have been experiencing God's protection and provisions. He uses a lot of people to meet our needs, okay? So this time, I want to share a simple information. This is for our children. We should not allow that situation to hinder our children from learning, even at home, right? The difference between simple past tense and past perfect tense. First, simple past tense. Simple past tense, there is a definite time expression, a specific time expression, which is past, and we just use the simple past form of the verb. Example, the verb is choose, C-H-O-O-S-E. The past form of that is chose, C-H-O-S-E. So let me give you a sentence. My teacher chose me last week to represent our class in mathematics. Again, my teacher chose me last week to represent our class in mathematics. So the specific time expression is last week. You can replace it with yesterday, the other day, like my teacher chose me the other day or last year to represent a class in mathematics. Okay, so another verb, of course, strike. So the past tense of strike is the simple past tense is struck. So we can say an earthquake, a strong earthquake struck Cebu City on September 30. Okay, so the specific time expression is September 30, and the simple past form strike is struck. Okay, so don't forget that you don't need an auxiliary verb for the verb. The verb stands alone using its past form. So if your verb is work, you just add ed, say worked. Or if your verb is to write, you just use the simple past form that was wrote, etc., etc. Okay, kaduha. Let's have past perfect tense. So past perfect tense, we need the auxiliary verb had plus the past participle of the verb. Example, the verb is choose, the past form is chose, the past participle is chosen. Okay? And sa atong na sentence, usually may duhagi na ka-actions both done in the past. The first one that took place is in the past perfect tense, and the second one in simple past tense. Like for example, let's take the verbs again. Choose and strike. Okay, so are you ready? My friend had chosen to live in Cebu before the strongest earthquake struck. Do you get that? Okay, again. My friend had chosen to live in Cebu City before the strongest earthquake struck. Okay, so the first action is had chosen, and another past action is struck. So what's happened first? Had chosen, of course, and then the second past is struck, which was done by the earthquake. So again, I'll say it quick. My friend had chosen to live in Cebu City before the strongest earthquake struck. Okay? Another example, let's think of another example. Let's take the verbs cook and arrive. Okay. My mother had cooked the rice when we arrived. So what's happened first? Had cooked or arrived? Naturally, it's had arrived. So again, let me say it naturally. My mother had cooked the rice before we arrived. So, in other words, in the paragraph or in a sentence, the first past action is in the past perfect tense. Okay? So I hope this helps you a lot. Don't forget, simple past tense, we don't need auxiliary verb, just the simple past from the verb, while past perfect tense, we need the auxiliary verb had plus the past participle of the verb. And for simple past tense, there is a specific time expression because the action is definite. And for the past perfect tense, usually there are, or normally, there are two actions in the sentence. And the action that happened first is in the past perfect tense. Okay? God bless. Stay safe, my friend.